Where are we to then? Well, we've made it to episode 18. Right, well, the latest review of the new album On Target is in the Sweden Rock magazine. Turn to page 96, you will find a review and a short interview. You can see they asked me for a photo, so you can tell we're not very good at going out and taking promo photos, because that's one from the Daredevil on the Shore video, which was 2013 when we did that. We've not really gone out and done standing by a brick wall photos or in a churchyard, graveyard. Maybe we should rectify that. Anyway, the album got 6 out of 10, which is not so good. I mean, fair enough if they didn't like it, but obviously, if I hadn't heard of a band and I saw they got 6 out of 10, I probably wouldn't be rushing to go and check them out, so that's a little bit disappointing. My Swedish is not up that I can tell you what they said in the review. I see the word Queen, so obviously being compared to them in some way, which unexpected. But if I go on the page, Steve Vai only got 6 out of 10 for his album, so it makes me feel a bit better. But anyway, yes, so Sweden Rock magazine review. Other news, I've been, you might have noticed in the last blog, there was a kind of animated bit. So I got some animation software, which I'm trying to use. I think it's mainly for businesses to use in kind of training and doing presentations. But I thought I'd try and do some music videos with it. So I've started with Motorman in it. Looks a bit like this.
Riding down the highway doing 110, pedal on the metal, gonna take all the bands. We'll try to attack, all just in black. Off to start a new life and I'm not coming back. You're telling me you've not been tempted. You're telling me you've not been swayed. You're telling me you never dreamt it. You're telling me you've never played. Motorman, Motorman, living dreams that we can only plan. Motorman, Motorman, a lifestyle no one comprehends. Motorman, Motorman, breaking hearts is what that stands. Motorman, Motorman.
Okay, right, well, for our little trip into the archive, in this episode we're going back to 2011 and one of our many gigs we've played in Bannerman's, and this is performing the song Gemma Gemini, which is on the Daredevil on the Shore album. There's we were supporting a tribute band at that gig, and there's no prizes for guessing what band they were a tribute to. for this episode top 5 of something, we're going for the top 5 Judas Priest albums. Now at number 5 we have Stained Class. The absolute highlight is the harmony guitar part in Exciter, although Beyond the Realms of Death runs at a close second, which is absolutely epic track. At number 4, Killing Machine. The first ever Judas Priest song I ever heard was Delivering the Goods, which is on here, although I heard the Skid Row cover of it. But as well as that, there's obviously Hellbent for Leather and Evening Star, and some more decent songs after that. Number 3, Turbo, which is pretty solid all the way through. Probably lyrically not Halford's best Priest album. At least he certainly admitted to that in his autobiography. But the songs just rock, and who doesn't want some synthesizers and keyboards to just give them that extra bit of excitement? Definite highlights are Locked In, Out in the Cold, and Wild Nights, Hot and Crazy Days. The only one I'm not really convinced on is actually Turbo Lover. It's alright, but it just kind of meanders along a bit. And unfortunately that's the only one they ever play live. Number 1 and number 2 could have been interchangeable. They're both so good. So I've gone for Screaming for Vengeance at number 2. My favourite song in that's probably Devil's Child, but there's lots of amazing stuff on it. And at number 1, which includes my favourite Priest track, Rock Hard Ride Free, is Defenders of the Faith. So that's my top 5 Judas Priest albums. With regards to my top 5 patches I've put on my homemade draft excluders I did in the last episode, I've been working away. I've bought many more patches to make many more draft excluders, so I probably went a bit early with that, but here are a few of the extra patches I bought. Well, that's the end of another episode, but do stay tuned to the channel for more videos coming up, and who knows, in the next, in episode 19, maybe Liam will reappear with one of his guitar riffs. Or maybe I'll get a guitar out.